Homeowners, listen up. It's a crazy fast-paced market out there in Northwest Indiana right now, and potential home buyers are coming up with all kinds of creative, unique ways to make their offer stand out above the others. One of the easiest and most popular things that we're seeing right now are that home buyers are waiving their right to an independent inspection. Now, while that might seem like a no-brainer to any seller right now, is that really a good idea for you in the long term? Are you really protecting yourself without having any kind of inspection done on the property whatsoever? And here's the issue. When you go to sell your house, you are filling out what's called a residential sales disclosure. You are going to go ahead and list any known defects on that property whatsoever. Now, as truthful as you may be, the issue comes into play are the unknown defects that maybe a home inspection would have caught during the sales process. Now, here's the issue. Let's say, for example, you sell a property, the buyer comes in, no inspections, everything's great, you move the closing, everybody's happy as can be, you move into the new home, they move into your existing home, and everybody is content and happy as can be. But 6 months down the road, we have a torrential rainstorm and they get water in their finished basement and causes thousands of thousands worth of damage. Now, they're obviously emotionally upset and then, darn it, going forward, you think there could have been anything wrong with the basement beforehand, something we didn't know about? No, it was a good house. We looked it over really well. There was nothing on the disclosure. But then here comes your neighbor, your old neighbor, I should say, their new neighbor. They come over there and they say, hey, you know what, man? I remember Johnny who used to live here. He used to have water issues in the basement as well. There's the problem. Even though you never had any concerns, issues, or anything at all while you were living in the property and you never disclosed anything because there weren't any issues, all of a sudden, just from somebody saying that they potentially saw something, that homeowner is starting to say, you know what? What if they didn't disclose something? I should have had a home inspection. I got Jim over here telling me that they had issues in the past. Darn it, I feel like I got lied to. And all of a sudden, you could find yourself opened up to potential litigation moving forward. So what can you do? Obviously, you get an offer with no inspection. It's hard to pass that up. You're not going to make them get a home inspection. That's silly and ridiculous. But one of the things that you can do to help protect yourself from potential litigation in the future is get what's called a pre-listing home inspection. This is where you actually do a home inspection before you list a property. Now, why is that a good idea? Well, again, it's going to help you catch any potential defects up front prior to putting your house on the market. So let's say you go in, you have your home inspection done. It lists a few repairs here and there, whether they're cosmetic or whatever the case is. You have options now. You can go ahead from that point, move forward and list your property and sell it as is and disclose, here's our home inspection. This is what they found. I'm not going to do any repairs. I don't think there's anything major on there, so we're selling it as is. And then potential buyers will see that home inspection and say, you know what, those really aren't that bad. They might have their own inspection on top of it, and they might not. But they'll probably look at that, and they'll feel a little bit more at ease. And then you're also kind of protecting yourself going forward. Look, we had an inspection. It didn't find any defects. And it just, again, helps you, prevent you from any future headaches that you do not want. You can also have that home inspection completed and then do the repairs up front and then disclose that to the buyer as well, saying that, hey, we had an inspection done. These were the issues that came up. These were the repairs that I've done. Now that home buyer's saying, wow, man, this guy really took care of everything up front. You know what? I'm feeling really good about waiving that inspection moving forward. And again, you're protecting yourself into the future by having that inspection done up front. Now, worst case scenario, all of a sudden, that home inspection discovers a major defect up front. Well, at least it caught it up front. Now you can go ahead and start formulating a plan on how you want to address that issue. Because if you didn't catch it up front and they waived their inspection and all of a sudden down the road that became an issue, again, it's kind of a he said, she said kind of thing, but it's headaches you don't want in the future of potential litigation going forward. So definitely, it's a good idea to protect yourself. Get a pre-listing home inspection done. The cost between $300 to $500. It's well worth it. It's probably a little bit more on larger properties or more complex units there. But again, it's well worth the cost. And actually, if you list your property with me, that is something I provide to you in my marketing plan for your property. So there's no upfront out-of-pocket expense for you. I provide you with that pre-listing home inspection as part of the marketing package going forward. So if you have any questions about, again, the benefits of getting a pre-listing home inspection, don't ever hesitate to reach out, 219-306-0333. I'd love to discuss it with you moving forward. And again, if you're curious about what's going on in the Northwest Indiana real estate market, or you like to stay on top of a lot of great community content, please like this video, like my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a lot of great information out there that I provide to you guys out there. Thanks so much for watching this. Have a fantastic day. Reach out if you have any questions about that home inspection or anything else with Northwest Indiana real estate. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.